So in this video, I wanted to go over the Katadyn BeFree water filter. So there are a lot of water filters out there, not just from Katadyn, but a whole bunch of other brands. Some are kind of pump action, others are like the Life Straw, you just suck straight out of a stream. This one I got for several reasons, and I really like it. So this is a 1 liter water bottle / water filter. And I mean, as you can see there's some measurement lines there. The unique thing about this is that it is collapsible, mainly because it's made out of a very kind of flexible membrane, and you know, this makes it super packable. It's a little more than 2 ounces. I think it's 2.24 ounces. It's just really flexible, really easy to deal with. Now, the filter itself, which, as you can see here, kind of screws into the top. Now, this is a 0.1 micron water filter. It uses kind of hollow fibers to, you know, bring the water and all of its contaminants through the filter, and then it traps 99.999% of bacteria and things like that, specifically giardia, cryptosporidium, and things like that. And those are really the main ones you're going to encounter in freshwater sources, and those are also the ones that you can make you pretty ill. It can make you, you know, end up in the hospital if you're not careful. So this is really great if you're backpacking, bikepacking, going anywhere for long periods of time when you're not going to be near traditional water sources, you know, places with sinks and water dispensers and things like that. You know, you're out in the wilderness and you have to get your water from the wilderness, lakes and ponds and streams. This is pretty much one of your best bets, especially if you're on your own, maybe you're just with one other person, because this is, you know, meant for one person. If you're doing a group thing, you might want to get a larger filter, maybe a pump action one that can filter many liters of water at once, so you don't have to, you know, keep going back to the same water source. But as just one person, you know, you fill this up, you're good to go. And as you can see, I mean, there's no tubes, there's no pumps or anything complicated. It's just pretty much you fill this up with water, and you know, you uncap the bottle and you're good to go. It flows through the filter and filters out the contaminants. Now, you do have to be careful because it doesn't always filter out viruses. Viruses can be quite a bit smaller than a lot of common bacteria found in water, so you do still have to be a little bit cautious of that, but again, it does kind of depend on what water you're drinking from. In general, it's good to avoid stagnant water because stagnant water is just a breeding ground for different contaminants. Really, you want to go for, you know, running water from a stream, away from pollutants and things like that. In general, this is also in compliance with the EPA standards, so it's a really reliable filter. Now, in terms of how fast this can filter water, it can filter about 2 liters per minute, which is pretty good. But again, this is just meant for 1 or 2 people. So if you're going in a big group and you only have 1 water filter, you'd want to get a different type meant for larger quantities of water to be filtered at once. Another great thing about this is that it can filter about 1,000 liters of water before ever needing to be replaced, and it has a 2-year warranty. So unless you're using this every single day for some reason, this is going to last you a really long time. This is also free of BPA, and it's just really easy to manage. It's also free of PVC, and it's pretty flexible for different temperatures. Now, what if you have to clean the filter? First of all, you don't have to clean this too often, but if you do, it actually has just really simple instructions on the bottle itself. Basically, fill up the bottle and shake it, or just swish the filter around. So really easy. You don't have to worry about it. And again, this is gonna last a really long time. Now, if you want to see the inside of the filter, here's what this looks like. Again, it's primarily made of hollow fibers. So that's pretty much how, you know, where things get stuck. throughout the entire length of this filter. And again, really easy to use. I love that it's compact, super lightweight. I mean, this is kind of the ideal option. Again, if you're going backpacking, bikepacking, anything where you're carrying most of your stuff on your own, you know, you're not in a group or anything. So it's really a great tool for being self-reliant when you're out in the wilderness. But and of course, it's a nice full liter, so you can bring, you know, a decent amount of water with you, and it doesn't take any extra time to actually filter the water itself. Now, the price of this, I got this from REI for about $40, but I think on Amazon you can get it for about $38. So pretty good deal. Some water filters are really, really expensive, but this is actually pretty affordable. But that is pretty much my review here of my Katadyn BeFree water filter. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, of course, you can always leave a like or subscribe. Now, I make videos like this throughout the week, so don't miss those.